Welcome to your English Country English book to read today. Fancy Nancy, Bath Reading Bubbles, and Sylvester and the Magic Pebble. Are you ready to read? Here we go. Fancy Nancy, Bath Reading Bubbles. Ooh la la, I'm so fortunate. That's fancy for lucky. I have a reading buddy. On Mondays, we read together. Violet is 50th grade and very mature. That means she acts grown up. Those cool clothes. I don't like to match, she says. I like to look original. That means different. Violet shows me her feet, even the shoes not match. That night, I try on lots of clothes. I don't like to match, I told Jojo. I like look originated. Then I tried reading to Jojo, but she wants to play in chess. She's not good at reading, buddy. Not like a Violet. Violet and I like all the same books. Isn't it like fortunate? Sometimes I read to Violet. I shout at hard words. You're a great reader, she tells me. Merci, I said. That's French for thanks. Later we go to Cafarita. We eat and cheat. Violet wants to be a librarian someday. Me too. Today, Violet reads a funny book about a girl and a little sister. The little sister gets a mustache. Mustache is fancy for trouble. She is like my little sister, I say. Mine too, Violet says. Violet showed me a picture of her sister. At home, I take a picture of Jojo from the lamp I rented. I want to show it to Violet next Monday. But next Monday, I wake up with a cold. I have to miss school. I do not get see Violet. It hurts my eyes to read. So my dad reads to me. It cheers me too. My dad is very kind, but I miss a reading buddy. On Monday, after that, Violet classes to read. So we couldn't read together. She wakes from the school bus. Dad, my reading buddy, I tell Lionel. Lionel and I see the loud boar and the jungle gym. The high bars make us dizzy. I made my reader buddy. I want to see you tell next Monday. Lionel shakes his head. That's not school Monday. It's holiday. Lucky yes. But I didn't think I fortunated at all. Monday comes. At breakfast, my mom asked, why don't you look sad? I started to explain about missing my reading buddy, but then the phone rings. My mom answered. I mentioned her. My mom says, quick, get dressed before I can ask why she calls me upstairs. I'm trying my shoes when the doorbell rings. Nancy, go answer it. My mom calls me. Open the door, there is Violet. I miss reading together, Violet says. So my mom called their mom. You're spending the all day with us. Or guess we're going first. We're going to the library, of course. We picked a lot of books to take home. I got a book about a girl from Paris. Violet finds another book about the naughty little sister. After that, we go for ice cream. We sit above her back. Violet and I spit a banana sweet. Then I read my book together. She helps me to hard words. I'm so fortunate. I have a best reading buddy in the world. Fancy Nancy, fancy works. These are the fancy words in this book. Fortunate, lucky, mission, acting grown up. Mercy, French for thanks. Myself, trouble originated difference. The end. Wow, Fancy Nancy, best reading bubbles is the end. Wow, lots of book. Wow, I read that all. Good idea. And Sylvester and the Magic Pebble, Williamstein. Sylvester Donkey lived with mother and father at a corn with Aldale. One of his hobbies is cutting pebbles of the usual shape to color. One rainy Saturday during vacation, he finds quite a nursery one. It's flaming red, shining perfectly, and round and marble. After trying into the recommended pebble, he was the sure pebbly easy splints, and rain flapped cold back. I wish we'd stop raining, he said. To get great surprise, the rain stopped. But it didn't stop January with rains usually do. He cast a drop, rain descended way down. The clouds dropped. Everything was dry. The sun was shining and rain had never ceased. It's young like Sylvester had never would reach at the drop so quickly. It struck him that the magic must be worked. That is, the magic must be done. Book look in the red pebble. Will instruct these two magic tasks into the put a pebble off the ground and said, I wish it would rain again. Nothing happened. But when said the same thing holding the pebble in the roof, the sky turned black, and with lightning and thunderclap turned dull, and rain came shooting down. What a lucky day is! Tonight, Sylvester, from now on, I can have anything want. My father and mother can help anything they want. My rebels, my friends, everybody at all can be have everything but he wants. He wished the sun shine back into the sky. They wished on earth and lived half forgot with a despair. And it did. It wasn't started home in jar amazing. His father and mother wish a magic pebble. He can hurry wait to see their faces. Maybe they wouldn't even be living at first. As they crossing Strawberry Hill, taking some of the many things I could wish for, studied soon see a mean, hungry lion look right from behind the tail of grass. He fainted at it. But even had he been so, lion has disappeared. All had could have wished himself at home with the father and mother. He could have wished a lion up into the butter of the fly on Daisy on the giant. She was have wished many things, but he picked could think carefully. I wish I was a rock, he said, and can be a rock. A lion come bouncing over and snipped the home and dried them and walked around and around it and went away, confused, puzzled, and believed they saw a donkey or could day. Maybe I'm going crazy, he minted. And there was Sylvester along on Strawberry Hill with a magic pebble lying beside the ground. There was an apple to pick up. How? I wish I was messed up again, he tried, but nothing happened. He had to be touching pebble with a magic rock, but there was nothing to good about it. This twice he wasn't raising mad. I can stretch and worry bring him pills, and filled hobbies. It meant all possibles. And instantly again, and his only change become himself and again, and someone to find the red pebble himself to rock without after bright and shiny. But off would make them wish a rock were a donkey. He changed once a billion at best. Sylvester fell asleep. What else could he do? Night came with many stars. Meanwhile, back at home, Mr. and Donkey played the floor. Fantastic with worry, Sylvester had never come home later than dinner time. Where could it be? They stayed up all the waiting. There was what happened. There wasn't Donkey, she wasn't better shooting there. And both along there wasn't dear. From them I will never so Sylvester again, as long as I live, I said Mr. Duncan, no matter what he does. At time without us drinking all of our dinner bars. I talk about the children, puppies and kittens and coats and piglets and no hussies, Sylvester signed the day before yesterday. And they want the police and police not find the child. After a mass, he took some up there or places over, then over again. This squeaking about animals had done again. Mr. and Mrs. Donkey no longer knew what to do. They claimed there something dreadful must have happened. There was a probably never see soon again. Through all the time, he was less a mile away. That's hard the best to be happy. I go about the usual ways, but their usual include and Sylvester had a way always remained of him. There was a most of a life and no missing them anymore. Night followed day and followed day of night, over again, and Sylvester had woke up and last open. There was awake. He was only happy and unhappy. He filled a bag and rocked forever and tried to get used to it. It was an inanimate sleep. It wasn't grew older and colder, cold frame and laughing leaves colored in color, and there wasn't leaves fell and grasping off the ground. Then the snow melted, that the earth warm of the spring and stings bunted, and leaves were on the trees again, and flowers showed their young faces. One day, Mr. Donkey is dressed that wife ago was on the picnic. Let's cheer up, she said. Let's try live again and be happy. Even Sylvester and the niche is no longer with us, said went to Strawberry Hill. Mr. Donkey sat down the rock, and himself was the one's mother is sitting from that Sylvester from his deep winter sleep. There wasn't shout, Mother, Father, me, Sylvester, I'm right here. But she couldn't talk. He had no voice. He was a stone dumb. Mr. Duncan ordered animals see about the while Mr. Duncan sat down a picnic food store on Mafra and Afra kitchen dish. From the picnic was and 20 salads from the fountain top and coffee. Some bit of Duncan said a red pebble was a fantastic pebble. He said it leaned. Sylvester happy loved this connotation. But he put a pebble on the rock. He sat down to eat, and Sylvester and now alright awake as a donkey has a rock, as a possibly me donkey as well some macaroni is slain. You know, father, you said suddenly I was strange. out, dear, to Sylvester sailed a last further note away. I am, Sylvester wanted to shout, but he couldn't only realize and Pebble resting Zimbabwe and was a magic PEBBLE. Oh, how I wish there was a good only was a lovely way day, said Mr. Duncan, and looked sadly onto the ground. Don't you wish it too, Father? She said. He looked at her as if to say, now I can solve such a question. Mrs. and Mrs. Duncan looked at each other in great sorrow. I wish I were myself again. I wish I were real self again, twice Sylvester, and less than interesting words. You can imagine them follow E.M. the breath, and kisses and questions and answers and love looks, and find the Eames questions. When they had intently explained to how the bit in had all gotten home, dear Duncan to put a magic PEBBLE in more stuff. From there he might use it, but really for now, from the not could wish for, there has one of they waited. The end. Did you have fun? U.S. English Country, welcome, and see you next time. See you tomorrow. And Barry, goodbye. And today, Trevor, goodbye. And Sylvester and the Magic PEBBLE, goodbye. And the Red PEBBLE, goodbye too. And Sylvester, goodbye too. And U.S. English Country will come back with a better book, okay? And this is Back reading books goodbye to, and this is back to book goodbye to, and yours very goodbye. See you next time. See you tomorrow. Bye bye, friend.